legends are made. This is how legends are made.
And we have Christian Payne, one of the guys that is competing in the Uncharted Waters tournament. Welcome to the show, Christian. It's been a while since we sat down and had a conversation, my friend.
Hell yeah, but it hasn't been a while since we've seen each other. Misery Business was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling, my friend?
Sore.
I bet.
Yeah, had to get my shoulder realigned yesterday and do some physical therapy. Was told not to compete for 2 weeks, which is perfect. I'll get into that later. And then I got notification about Trevor's medical bills. Apparently I busted his nose, and it had to be relocated twice. And then a funny thing happened this morning, because you were there, you saw the match. Now, I was knocked around a bit in that match. I can't remember, did I go through a table or not?
You definitely did go through a table. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
it's been a few days.
It.
But you also...
Because I remember landing on the ladder, that's why my shoulder's all, fucked. And I remember landing on my head a bunch, but I don't remember going through a table. But if I did, it makes sense, because all of a sudden this morning, I'm sitting down, relaxing, having my drink, whatever. And then I noticed this pain, and I'm just like, wasn't here this morning. And then all of a sudden, I go to the bathroom, do my business. I was shitting splinters. So yeah, I'm sore today. It has been a day. But I remember the last time we talked, we were talking about the physical titles and everything. And it's not my title, it's Mr. Kieran Cook's. Sorry you didn't get to face him in the main event. But this would be the KXW World Heavyweight Championship.
It was almost mine.
Yes, Max.
But,
well, hey, look at it this way. Max lost against Kieran. So it might have beat you, but he lost the big one again.
You are right. Now, I kind of want to switch gears a little bit, because I did catch a certain video that was posted to the KXW YouTube channel from one.
You think I know where you're going with this?
From one, yes, I'm certain you do. With one Joshua Snyper, KXW's Kojiko champion. He
if you knew him personally, and he heard you call him Joshua, he'd be flipping tables. It's like calling your father by his first name. It's offensive to him.
I'm sure he'll get over it. Anywho. He made a challenge to you and said a few things, said that you were a coward, said that you would need help. What is your response to that?
Well, it's ironic that Josh is the one calling me the coward when since 2017 I've been the one here running things, being here in KXW in general since the beginning. And even before that in the AWC, at the Academy of Violence. He calls me the coward, yet he was the one that left. And he likes to twist the blame when he knows he's in the wrong. Whether it's trying to destroy the company from within or what have you. And the one thing that I did notice is he challenged me to a survival match. Team Christian Payne versus Team Josh Snyper. Well, I did some thinking, and let me tell you, after the messages, the tweets, the admiration I've been receiving since Misery Business, since that death match with Trevor Hannibal, I've loved it. And I tell you what, making that entrance in Glendale, seeing those fans, it got my juices flowing, because there was a part of me that when I came on here the first time and I announced my retirement, there's a part of me in my brain that was waiting for somebody to poke the bear. And Trevor Hannibal poked that bear, and he brought the beast out, and he got it. Misery Business. And I respect Trevor Hannibal. I don't like him, but I respect him because we ripped the place apart. I don't even think the building we had the match in had a roof, but I'm pretty sure we ripped it off it.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's what got me thinking. He challenged me and everything. So when I went to get the wing looked at today, I was just like, okay, what do I have to lose here? Because people know that I own KXW. I bought the shares back. And Kojiko, they have a stake in it, and they can overrule any authority that I make. Any proclamation, declaration that I make, they can overrule because they're the network, and what the network says goes. And I respect that, and I admire that. They didn't want me to have this death match of Misery Business because they didn't want me getting hurt. Too late for that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I did some talking over with some of the people at the network, and we've come to an agreement that I am coming out of retirement full time. They are going to find, like, yes, I still own KXW. My name is, I'm still cutting the checks, I'm cutting your check, I'm cutting everybody's checks. My name is still at the top. I'm not making a decision for that.
Right.
My future as a competitor is as a competitor. So, Josh, I accept your challenge. It's going to be Team Christian Payne versus Team Josh Snyper at Survival. You better pray to God that you still have that Kojiko championship over your shoulder, around your waist, or around your neck. Is that Survival? I got a little challenge of my own. Whoever pins you in that match, because I guarantee it that it's going to happen, they will be the Kojiko championship. They will own that championship. That's my last announcement as general manager, whatever. That is my last announcement. I can make that decision because as of midnight tonight, which is just in a few hours or whatever, I no longer make the decisions. So I made that official earlier today. So challenge accepted.
Quite a big announcement coming from the now or soon to be former general manager of KXW. So a lot of anger there between you and Josh Snyper. What do you think led him to challenging you in this survival match?
Insecurity. Because whether it was AWC or whether it was the Academy or just when we were starting KXW, I had always felt some sort of resentment towards me from him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a third generation wrestler and wrestling's in my blood and he scratched and clawed his way to get here. But just because I got family in the business doesn't mean everything was just handed to me.
Mhm.
I busted my ass. I got here because of busting my ass. So whatever his problem with me is when it comes to challenging me, it's just insecurity. Now, I'm not saying I'm the superior athlete or the superior talent or the superior mind. I'm just clearing the air here and saying that Josh he's barking up the wrong tree.
Mhm.
And he's been doing it for years. But this time, he's just gone too far. Because earlier, we dealt with it. And we made agreements here and there. Because he was here. Like a year ago,
Mhm.
he was here. And then he left again. And now all of a sudden, the network gives him this big fat contract because they knew I was running things that they thought it would stir up ratings. I mean, it worked, but also got a ratings bringer right here on my shirt.